Okay guys, welcome back to another mini series that we're going to do. So this one's going to be loan programs for first-time home buyers. So that covers FHA, VA, and probably a couple more than you even realize. So stay tuned. We're going to go into FHA today and talk about all the ins and outs and how that works. Alright guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Wasatch Front Living YouTube channel. It not only helps us, it makes us feel so good, but it's going to help you because you're not going to miss out on any of the cool content that we put out there. Also, I'm a realtor here in Utah, so if you're looking to buy or sell a home, go ahead and reach out to me either through the info listed there, my phone number and email, or you can even download my app. And if you're looking to buy a home, it gives you access to every home here in the Wasatch Front. That way you can scroll through, you like a home, and it lets me know that you've liked that. So I can reach out to you and be like, hey, saw the home that you liked. When would you like to go see it? It just makes it super easy. So go ahead and download my app and reach out to me if you have any questions about buying or selling. Okay, so first up is the FHA loan. So why is it called an FHA loan? It's because it's insured by the Federal Housing Administration. And so because it's backed by the Federal Housing Administration, banks and lenders and mortgage lenders are more willing to lend out to these candidates with a lower credit score. Because with a conventional, you won't see banks going out and lending to someone with 660 or a 580 credit score, because that credit score tells them, hey, this person is a little bit less likely to pay back the loan. So it makes it, on the bank's part or the lender's part, a little more risky to lend someone in that credit bracket. But when they're backed and insured by the Federal Housing Administration, that allows a lender to feel a lot more comfortable and allow people in that lower credit bracket to get into a home. The most typical route you see is someone coming in with a 660 or better credit score and putting 3.5% down, getting a pretty decent rate, usually around 3. You aren't going to find those great rates that we talk about in the market snapshot and other videos with an FHA. You're still going to get a great rate because of the times right now. Everyone's getting a good rate. But if you're going super conventional, you're going to get the best rate. If you're going to FHA and you're a pretty good candidate, you're still going to get a pretty good rate. So with that 660 credit score and 3.5% down, you're going to find yourself right around 3% typically. It always varies. There's tons of factors that go into it, but you can feel pretty confident at this time to be sitting right around that 3 range as far as an interest rate and an APR. So what's cool about the FHA, we talked about how it's backed, and so the lenders will, lend money out to those who typically wouldn't even have a chance of qualifying. So an FHA actually covers all the way down to a 500 credit score. But if you're in that 500 to 580 range, you're going to be sitting at still a 10% down, which, for everyone, some people save lots of money, and that's not, a super big issue. So 10% doesn't scare them. They're just pumped up. They're going to be able to get, lending institution to give them some money to cover the rest of the cost of buying the home. What you're going to find though is with that lower credit score, you're going to get a much worse interest rate. So the riskier candidate you are, even with the backing from the FHA, the worse your interest rate's going to be, and you're still putting more down, but still it's a way to get into a home. But you just have to be honest with yourself. Hey, my credit score is this low. You can't expect the world when you have a credit that low. But the good news is that you still have an opportunity to buy a home if that's the route you choose. If you're in that 580 plus range, so 580 between 580 and 660, you're going to find that you're still in that 3.5% down. So that's awesome, but your interest rate is going to be just a little higher. So prime candidate for FHA loan is above a 660 credit score, putting 3.5% down, and getting a pretty decent interest rate. When you slip below that 660, you find that you're still only putting 3.5% down. That's something good going for you, but you are going to find that you're going to have a little higher interest rate. Now, I know I'm going around numbers where it's, talking about around the 3%. I can't give you direct quotes as far as an interest rate that you'll get, but you're going to be somewhere in that range of that 3.5 up to 4, maybe a little bit plus 4 range for an interest rate there. But depending on the factors of why your credit's where it's at and the type of work you have, your type of income you have coming in will depend on the type of loan and interest rate that you're going to get. So another item that comes with FHA, and I guess it's not FHA specifically, it's if you do any type of home loan that you don't put 20% down, is something called private mortgage insurance. And this is basically just an extra payment that you have to pay that's lumped into your mortgage payment. It's typically anywhere from like $100 up to $250, somewhere in there. It could be plus or minus in that range. But that's just an extra payment that's lumped in there to, again, it's an additional backing for whoever's issuing the loan to hedge their bet on someone that doesn't put that 20% conventional, super conventional way of doing a home loan down. Okay guys, so that's all you really need to know about FHA financing. So if you guys are a first-time home buyer and that 3.5% sounds good to you, and you have somewhere in that range of the credit scores we were talking about, please reach out to me. I'd love to direct you to some of the mortgage people I work with to get you guys going on getting into your very first home. It's an exciting thing, and really it's a cliche, but it's the American dream. So I'd love to help you guys out. So please feel free to reach out. My contact info is here in the video and in the description, and go ahead and download my app. Again, copy and paste the link into your browser. It'll take you right to the App Store, and texting Utah Homes by Andy to that phone number will do the exact same thing. So thanks you guys for watching this video. Please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next week. See ya.